joining the Edmonton Business Show. I'm going to be interviewing Sharita. She is a beauty and skincare expert here in my city. I found her profile, or she might have found my profile here on Instagram. She's really beautiful. I love her TikTok videos where she shows tutorials of putting on makeup and just really looking glammed up. And I thought that she would be a great addition to the Edmonton Business Show. So I'm going to wait for more people to join. And anybody who wants to join in and ask questions, please do. I started the Edmonton Business Show pretty much with the concept of the whole quarantine. Every week I would go to networking events 2 or 3 times a week. And I woke up one day and I said to myself, why don't I start interviewing entrepreneurs and business owners here in my city so that I can continue to network with people and kind of build some relationships and also learn more. Hi, Sharita. Thanks so much for joining. Let me see if I can join you in to the actual conversation. So I'm just joining Sharita in on the conversation. Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good today.
That's good. You look nice and fresh. I love your top.
Oh, I'm doing my best. Summertime is here.
I know.
Well, the Edmonton Business Show, it's just a concept that I came up with 2 or 3 months ago. I would go to working events, and because of this whole quarantine, I just really felt sad. Hey, thanks for joining us. I felt sad about not being able to connect with entrepreneurs. I saw you on Instagram. I was like, who's this beautiful girl here in my city? And
thank you.
You look great. So I'm just going to, you're welcome. I wanted to get to know my audience, and I'm just curious to know how did you get started? Did you go to school as a beautician?
So I actually got started in cosmetics when I was 13. Almost going to be 20 years this year. My mom was always managing cosmetics. She was always in the beauty industry for as long as I can remember. And I just remember being like, how do you remember all these things? I don't understand. Like, how could your brain ever capacitate, like, learning each ingredient and all these things? So I was so intrigued. And then she would have me come in and just put out sauce for her, or go to all these events and help her, do gift baskets and stuff. And I just kind of never left. I just worked for Shoppers for years. I did a lot of makeup artistry on the side for different brands. I did so many things that all pertain to beauty, and I tried to get out of it and do like a little desk job, but I always ended up back in the beauty industry, touching people's faces, talking about skincare, talking about the importance of hydrating your skin, especially in this climate where we live. And I've never stopped my life. It's all I've ever done.
Wow, that's great. What is the best thing that you like about your business and helping ladies look beautiful, etc.?
I love when people say, oh my gosh, I never knew that. That makes so much sense. I would never think to do that. I love diagnosing skin issues, so people will message me in my DMs all the time like, hey, I'm having this crazy skin issue. What do you recommend? So I'll recommend something for them. They'll go grab it, and they let me know how well it works for them. I just feel like I love makeup. I love makeup so much, but skincare is definitely my first love. Skin health, skin hygiene. I'm huge on that in my house with my kids especially. Like, I got started on the full skincare regime in the 4th grade. Cleanse, tone, moisturize, SPF. So it's always stayed with me. So I always believe the younger they start, the longer it will last. So I'm big on educating, youth, preteens, especially athletic kids, because they don't realize how much oil they produce. So it's good. I like letting people know the importance of taking care of themselves and the difference it can make.
That's excellent. And that's a good question, thing that you mentioned. Here in Edmonton, in our city, everybody, the atmosphere is really dry. What skincare tips do you have to offer men and women at this time?
100%, you have to exfoliate. I've heard thousands of times, like, I bought all this skincare and it's doing nothing for me. I don't even notice a difference. I always ask, did you scrub your skin? Did you remove that layer of dead skin cells that builds up a lot faster the older you get because you don't have a quick cell turnover? So people are, oh no, I didn't use an exfoliator. Maybe that will work. And hydrate. It is so dry here. like your hair feels it, your nails feel it. People will come over from the East Coast or Vancouver and be like, my skin is just shriveling up. There's no moisture in the air here, right? So it's great for keeping your hair straight. Your hair will stay straight here, no problem, but it's really, really dry. I would say 9 out of 10 people are dehydrated. They don't use enough moisture in their skin. Some people are scared of too much moisture if they have an oilier skin type, but they don't realize that like oil balances oil. So definitely a good exfoliator and hydrate, especially while you sleep. A good night cream always helps.
Absolutely. Do you recommend any products on the shelf? Do you have any products yourself that you make at the moment?
That I make? No,
yeah.
I haven't dabbled into that yet. That's my next venture. I really want to start getting my brand on products. But as for now, no. I know extensive skincare, different brands that I've learned from, lots of trainings for them as well. But for my own, no. I like to mix up little, lotions and potions of things that are already made. But for my own brand, not yet. That's definitely something I see for myself in the future, though.
That's excellent. That's very exciting. And in regards to that, what kind of women do you assist here in Edmonton? Do you do events, weddings? Like, what do you do regularly?
Yeah, so I do bridal parties. I do a lot of brides. I do grads. I do one-on-one consultations where some people just need to know what to do with their skin or what's going on with their skin. So I'll sit them down. We'll do a full skin consultation with product recommendations. I'll use some of my favorite products specifically for their skin type for them. But for makeup, everything is custom. Every client is completely different. Everybody's needs are completely different. I like to do consultations so we kind of, figure out what the client wants and what they expect from me. But yeah, I do a lot of, even girls myself, people they just want to look cute. It's their birthday or something, so they'll call me and be like, hey, I have this shoot, or I have a video shoot, or it's my birthday, can you hook me up? And the answer is usually always yes.
That's good. Yeah. And I see that you're on TikTok. I really loved your tutorials, just the way you put it together.
Amazing. And it's funny because my daughter wanted to get all her friends have it. She's only 12, and I'm not about her having social media at all. I feel like she's still too young, even though her friends have it and everything. So I said a compromise would be, I'll get an account. You can have access to it, but I go through everything. Right?
That's
so that
good.
was kind of my compromise. She really likes TikTok. She's on my TikTok a lot. Both hours. But I find it's really good for makeup.
Absolutely.
Yeah, even for years, I love your TikToks too. Every single time I see your videos, I'm like, there's that smile. It makes me have my whole day better.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's really weird, but it kind of kept me kind of uplifted emotionally during quarantine. And when I'm on there and I hear like Michael Jackson and Earth, Wind and Fire and Rihanna, I'm like, okay, I'm just getting into it. So
so true. It is fun. It's a fun tool for sure.
Absolutely. So, other than that, is your family into business, or are you the only person in your family that's doing this?
No, my mom retired probably about 5 years ago from the beauty industry, but a lot of people know her. My aunt is she actually moved up, so she was a salon owner. She always had her hand in beauty. That's how my first manicures and pedicures came from my aunt in her shop. Now she's a DM, but she still works, higher up in Shoppers Drug Mart. So beauty is always around me. But for business-wise, I'm the only makeup artist in my family. Makeup artist, skincare consultant, It's just me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And do you have any favorite celebrities right now who you think if they could meet you in person, who they would be your memoir?
Oh, Rihanna's always, my favorite. But I really like Doja Cat.
Yeah.
I like her vibe. I like how she doesn't really care. She seems like she doesn't really care. She doesn't have a certain style. She's just everywhere. She'll do anything. She's kind of wild. I kind of like that vibe. You never know what to expect from her. And I love versatility. I love when people don't always look the same, even though they have that face. They're a brand. I like when, they switch up their style, switch up their hair. I'm a huge fan of that. I get bored really easy, so I like to switch things up a lot.
That's good.
Yeah.
And how has the quarantine been on your business? Is it picking up? How's it going right now?
Of course, I can't, touch it. It was a big thing. I can't really touch anybody's face or be really close to people. But recently I've had some opportunities where we just take extra precautions. Like I masked up, I keep my distance if I can. But business definitely slowed down. But I feel like it gave me opportunities to create more content on my Instagram side. So I tried to take opportunities, like the extra time that I had to maybe, sit down and do like a little eyeliner tutorial. People have been asking me, how do you do your eyeliner? Or what do you do for your brows? So I think I didn't take this whole COVID thing that negatively. I tried to see the positives to it, spend more time on yourself, more time with my family, a lot more outdoorsy stuff. I've never been like an outdoorsy person. COVID really quarantine taught me I need to be outside more. So I tried to, like I said, just find the positivity in the whole situation, because it was really hard. I find with some people it's really emotional. People were kind of getting in their heads a lot, but I tried to see just, the brightness to it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been quite interesting. Even just speaking to some... Every single one of my friends had a different reaction. Some people were like, no, I'm not leaving my house. Some people were like, I don't even care. It's a conspiracy. Every single person had a completely different view or angle on it. So I was just like, you know what? Respect everybody. This is, the craziest times we've ever experienced in my lifetime, in my children's lifetime. So I feel like it was just having respect for people and how they handled the whole situation, I think was huge. Absolutely. And I think we're kind of lucky because in like Africa and the Caribbean, they had curfews.
My mom is actually stranded in St. Lucia right now. She was supposed to be back months ago, and they keep canceling her flight. So, yeah, she felt that too. And I think it was like 7 p.m. at one point. They had to be inside by.
Right.
But, yeah, it's insane. Definitely a crazy time we're in, but you just got to try and see the positive.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you have anything coming up in the woodwork that you want anybody to know? Anything that you want the Edmonton Business Show viewers to know about you, what you do, and what's coming up?
So I'm actually taking bookings right now, of course, with precautions, gloves and masks and things are sanitized way more than usual. But I have a couple projects coming up I'm pretty excited about. I don't know if you know about the Sound Clash coming up. There's a Sound Clash coming up that's going to be like a kind of Instagram live. So I'm excited to be a sponsor for that. A lot of photographers have reached out to me during this time. So I'm really excited to get some visual work done, not only for clients but for myself. So keep your eyes posted for those. I'm excited about that. But yeah, all this has really shown me how much, the city can come together and support one another, even though they're really dire times. It's not the most positive thing, especially for Black people right now. But the uprise of support was amazing, because I felt really, really, really low some of those days. With George Floyd and everything and all the protesting, sometimes it would kind of get to me. But then just coming on Instagram and seeing people's positive attitudes and wanting to support Black businesses and things like that, I thought was amazing. I thought that was everything. I was like, wow. I'm usually used to, there's division amongst us, or, people always say Edmonton's full of haters and stuff, but I think this time has really shown that people will stand up. They'll support you when you least expect it. So I was really pleasantly surprised about that.
Yeah, you're right. I was noticing the particular Black Edmonton where they promote. I'm seeing them coming out of the woodwork, new ones coming out of the woodwork. And I think that's how you get connected.
Yeah, it is, definitely. I made a lot of connections during this time, but positive. Everything has been really, positive. Everybody's like, hey, I see what you're doing, maybe we can collab, and the answer is usually always yes. But I think that, I met a lot of new people because of all of, the negative craziness that we're living through right now. There's a little brightness in there sometimes.
Absolutely. So I see that we have people on the line. Do you have any questions for Sharita about her business?
Yeah, I'd love to answer any questions, makeup, skincare, anything. Ask away. But it's not I just feel like, make sure you exfoliate. Make sure, give your skin a good scrub at least once or twice a week. AHAs, glycolic acid, salicylic acids are really good to smooth and brighten the skin. There's so much. There's such a plethora of of information, but everybody's skin type is different. Everybody's skin concerns and issues are completely different. Everybody's unique, but I think I like figuring that out for people, what the best thing for them is.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so what about
do you
have any big things coming up?
Well, I'm working with some companies right now, just doing some social media. I'm getting a lot of people just interested in redoing their websites.
Okay.
People are starting to notice that branding is like a big thing right now, especially with companies like Neiman Marcus and Virgin Atlantic. It's not so much because of the COVID, but the branding and the marketing thing internationally wasn't really a big deal. And unfortunately, the lack of that is causing companies to lose, financially. So I'm getting a lot of those kind of coming on Instagram and LinkedIn. Just people are like, oh, I've got no social media, or I'm not really getting much engagement.
We're the world right now, especially right now. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And even with big companies, like I work for Shoppers on and off, like I said, since I was 13. I'm a cosmetic manager now for Shoppers Drug Mart. But even the way they stood up, like they sent out a huge email through, like, for everybody to see, and it was all about like how they support the Black community. They're going to be doing this, they're going to be doing this, and they're doing so many things to implement their support for what's going on. So I was really blown away by that. Like everybody's stepping up, everybody's kind of showing out on social media because that's what it is. Hi, what may happen if you sleep with makeup? Well, think about it like your skin is suffocating, like you can't breathe. At night, your skin renews itself. That's where the most regeneration happens. That's why I say a good hydrating cream or, a serum is really good to sleep with. Or just leave your skin clean, absolutely clean. But if you do sleep with makeup on, like I'm guilty of it too. It happens. You're too tired or, you just forget, whatever. It will congest your pores. So I know for me, if I sleep with makeup on, I'm going to expect a pimple in the next few days. Just because your pores are literally suffocated, they can't breathe, there's no air going through, it's not filtering your pores the way it's used to. So just think about it like your skin can't breathe properly. So it's going to have a little bit more, texture to it. It's going to contribute to more oil buildup, things like that. If you don't wash your face, you're gonna see what happens. It's really good to clean your face at night, especially if you wear a lot of makeup like me. I wear heavy makeup every day. I need to remove it. I need to let my skin breathe and renew and regenerate itself, for sure. It's very important. It's key, but, it happens, right? You don't eat healthy every single day. You might slip up here and there, which isn't the end of the world. Just make sure you exfoliate that week, for sure.
That's a good question. I see some ladies and men on the line here. Men, do you have any male skin or hair care questions?
I do with a lot of men. I do male makeup. Men are really, they're starting to see like, hey, I should probably start taking care of my skin. Every day I have men come in, and I can tell that they're kind of like, they don't really know, they don't know what they want, but that's what I'm there to do, to help everybody through it. As long as, especially men, they need to exfoliate. They naturally exfoliate if they're shaving all the time, but even then they need to replenish the moisture in their skin because they will age faster than us sometimes.
Absolutely. And what about men here during this time? Men that are in dry climates and moisturized climates?
Yeah, so I always say for ethnic skin, like for anybody that their ethnicity isn't from here, they're from the Caribbean or they're from India or Asia, they're going to feel it more than most people because their skin is for a warmer climate. My skin is for a warmer climate, so is yours. So we have to make sure we are exfoliating every day and we're extra hydrating. You're putting extra hydration on your skin. Not in the fact where it's thick and rich and it's creamy or heavy. You want to make sure that your skin feels nice. It doesn't feel tight. It doesn't feel, like it's going to crack if you smile. You want complete comfort on your skin. As a personal development coach, I find that a lot of my female clients face problems when they wear heavy makeup while working out. I personally recommend that they don't. Absolutely. From a fitness, it's not healthy to wear heavy makeup when working out. Honestly, I tried it. Worst mistake of my life. I did my first spin class. I had lashes on. I had eyeliner. And by the end of the class, one lash, I think, was on my cheek, and my eyes were burning. You sweat. when you're working out, if it's a good workout, you're going to sweat and your pores are going to be cleansing themselves. They're pushing all this oil and all the toxins out. Once that mixes with your makeup, your skincare, it can cause a chemical reaction. For me, it burns. Like my eyes are burning, my skin is itchy, you know. I definitely agree. I think you should definitely recommend these ladies. Like, you're gonna look cute after the gym. Your body's gonna be nice and sexy. You don't need to wear makeup in the gym. That's where you put in the work. I really am against wearing makeup while you work out. But some people, it's a self-esteem thing, and I get it. But I would definitely not. If you don't have to, I definitely would not. Favorite anti-aging night cream for dryish skin? Oh, let me see what I got. I really like this right now. It is a peeling cream from Avent. It's beautiful. It's for the first signs of aging, right? So you're getting the anti-wrinkle, the anti-first signs of aging. But this one is great, especially for this climate. It's antioxidant, so it's going to help to prevent free radicals from coming into your skin. It really helps to brighten. It's jam-packed with vitamin C, so it's really good for brightening the skin and evening out your complexion. And it's a treatment, so you use this for 1 month every night, and your skin will do a full turnaround. It's beautiful. It's a really, really nice cream. Even if you don't moisturize at night, there is some brands. There's a brand called Dr. Hauschka, the all-natural kind of Ayurvedic kind of line that I used to sell at Shoppers, and they believe that your skin should just be clean at night. Let it do its own regenerating, let it create its own moisture while you sleep, things like that. But yeah, no, just take care of your skin. I'm always like, please just take care of your skin. Forget about makeup. Forget about how you look in the gym when you're sweating anyway. I feel like you should really, really remember that just like we need to breathe, like your skin needs to breathe. It's the biggest organ on your body. That's why you got to keep it clean. You want to keep it smooth. You want to keep it hydrated. But I can't express that enough. That's a good one.
Yeah, I feel like our face, for some of us, it's like our business card. It just kind of tells us we are, what we eat, how we think. If we're worrying, the worry line,
Yeah, absolutely. You want to let yourself breathe. I feel like if you're working out with makeup on, you're like this. Your skin's like, can't breathe, it's trying to push out all these toxins, but the makeup is like, no, let's keep it there. So it's causing a complete imbalance in the skin.
Absolutely.
I would even provide, just for muscle to bone fitness, maybe provide them some makeup wipes, be like, here, maybe you just want to wipe a little bit before you start this workout because you're going to get sweaty, right? I know when that eyebrow starts going into your eye, it burns. Like, for me, it really burns. So
it looks like Rob here put a comment. From a fitness perspective, it is not healthy to wear heavy makeup when working out. Your body has problems regulating its temperature.
Absolutely. Exactly. You're suffocating your skin. Like, your skin is trying to breathe and get all this stuff out of it, but it can't because there's a blockage there. So, yeah, I think you should maybe provide them some stuff. You should come see me. I'll hook you up. Give you maybe some micellar water, some wipes, give them a quick wipe before they're about to work out. And let them know that's part of the whole process of, building muscle and getting rid of fat. You want to get those toxins out of your skin. You don't want them sitting there. So I think it's very important for girls. You don't have to look cute in the gym. Anytime. I'm happy to answer any questions. Sorry. But yeah,
anyone else have any questions?
I think that's it, you guys. So you guys can always reach me, follow me, DM me anytime. I saw a little girl with makeup and she was like 5 years with her mom. I want to know sex. Okay, that's a really good question because I have moms coming in all the time and I'm kind of weird about, I would never let my daughter wear full makeup. Maybe lip gloss, like if that, maybe a lip balm. But if she's 5, her skin is like this, like it renews itself literally every day. She's good as long as they remove it properly and as long as she's not sitting there with heavy makeup. Because a lot of little kids, little girls especially, they do dance, they're in heavy makeup a lot. But that's where the cleaning and the removing is key. You want to make sure you take it off properly because otherwise she's going to get early onset acne. She's going to get, some skin issues if the makeup isn't being removed properly. She's going to have clogged pores, congested skin, And you don't want that. As long as they're removing it, I don't think it's a big deal. They just have to make sure, especially around the eye area, and the nose and everything, they need to get it off properly. And that's where you have to choose 5. So you have to use things that are very gentle, yet effective to remove it off her skin.
So everybody that's new here, that just joined in, this is Sharita. She's a beauty and skincare expert here. We're on the Edmonton Business Show. If you have any questions about beauty, hair care, anything at all that's with you personally, let us know.
Yeah, let us know. There's been some really good questions.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's been some good questions. Do you have any questions?
Me personally, I think I have like oil.
Right?
Yeah, it's very oily, especially in the summertime. And okay. I just to use sometimes.
What do you use?
Nothing really. I just use like organic hand cream. I put it in the morning and then I'm off when I come back. Yeah.
Girl, come see me.
Okay.
Gonna get you on some good skincare. Hand cream is for the hands specifically because your hands have no pores. Like they can't absorb anything, only the backside can. So you need a little bit better moisture. And we have natural stuff. Everything right now, cosmetic-wise, is a very vegan, very, anti-animal cruelty, a lot less parabens and preservatives. A lot of people are going more organic because that's what consumers want now. They're realizing they don't want all these chemicals in their products. They want everything to be more natural, good for your skin. So we have a lot of products that aren't, full of parabens or full of chemicals that work really well, but still give you, direct hydration and work well for your skin on your face.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll call you for sure.
Yeah, let me know. We'll get you set up.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, unless nobody has any questions, if you're able to put in your Instagram handle here, what I'll do after this, Sharita, is I'll put a little text in the video. I'll upload it on IGTV. Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Muscle to bone fitness. Thank you. Thank you for your question. Very good question. We should definitely, talk about getting some wets for your ladies and your clients, getting a little bit of, skincare on the go for them. I think that'd be a great idea.
And that's a good question, Ramsey creates. No, actually, I'm just wearing some, eyelash stuff. I put a little bit of makeup under my eyes because I've been losing sleep here and there.
I tell you more of a naturalista.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, people tell me I look older when I wear a lot of makeup for some reason. I don't know. I don't know what that's about.
Especially if you're not wearing it the right way that, complements your structure. I can totally see that. You would just think, maybe something to brighten your eye area, like a little shimmer on the eyes, nothing crazy.
Okay.
Nothing crazy at all. Can keep it really nice and simple for you. Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Edmonton Business Show. I'm going to upload this video. Oh, you're welcome, Sharita. I'll upload the video. I'll tag you. And if anybody wants to follow Sharita, please do. She's a great makeup artist, and she does TikTok. She's very fashionable and very passionate about what she does. And make sure to follow her, everybody.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.